everyone, I'm Shannon Cantner, and welcome to Let's Read, a new CMSD TV program that we began this March for National Reading Month and to recognize Wade Park School's Soaring Readers Literacy Month. We are joined by the book girl herself and the school's reading ambassador, Madison Reid. Madison, thank you so much for being here again.
You're welcome.
It's so much fun to have you in the studio.
Yay!
Yay! So every student at your school was challenged to read 100 books. Last time you were here, you told us all about your plan to get that many books read in the month of March. How are things going? Where do you stand right now?
Let's see, where do I stand?
I'm surprised you don't have this all.
More than 3/4 the way.
More than 3/4 of the way. Wow. So 75 books? Is that right?
Almost a little bit more.
Okay, a little bit more than 75 books. That's amazing.
Yeah.
So how are you going to finish it out? Do you think you'll get above 100?
Yes.
Okay, so during this literacy month, and really all the time, Madison, you're super excited to read.
Yes.
But why should everyone be excited about reading? What would you tell your friends and just everyone out there?
Okay, first, some people think reading is boring, but I'd say that's a bunch of phooey. Reading is amazing. Think about it. Picture it. You can be a dancer in Hollywood, cameras everywhere, people begging for autographs. If you dream about that, pick up a book. You'd be very wowed by what you discover. If you want to go to Africa and almost be bitten by a poisonous snake if you want to, but still, if you want that drama, if you want that action-packed kind of feeling inside your tummy, that's what you get when you read books.
So what are you reading now?
Okay, I would like to tell you about this book, which was so cool. Picture it. All of our fairy tales we know of turns inside out. You know how all the superheroes of the fairy tales tell their side. You've never heard the villain's side.
Ooh.
What about the giant, the wicked stepmother, and the wicked stepsisters? The
What
big
about-
bad wolf. You've never heard their side of the story.
You're right.
This book describes the Little Mermaid, Jack and the Beanstalk, and other stories where all the villains of the story tell their side.
And what's it called?
The other side of the story.
The other side of the story. Well, that makes sense.
Fairy tales with a twist.
Ooh, with the twist. I like that. You're always coming in here with cool hand motions for us. New
With the twist.
signals. I like that. With the twist. All right, so that's going to be your book review?
Yes.
All right. Anything else you want to tell me before you get on up and do that?
Yes. I love books, people. I truly do.
Perfect. High five. All right, book review time, Madison.
Yay.
Yay.
Hi, my name is Madison Reid. I would like to review a book titled The Other Side of the Story by Trisha Speed Shaskin. This story is about all the villains' point of view to all the beloved fairy tales we know of today. The characters include the wicked stepmother and stepsister from Cinderella, the giant from Jack and the Beanstalk, Prince Alec from the Little Mermaid, Goldilocks from Goldilocks and the Three Bears, and the Big Bad Wolf from Little Red Riding Hood. The 5 characters describe life meeting the main characters of our fairy tales. Everything you think about the villains in these stories are false. There are 2 sides to every story. We've heard one side in our fairy tales. Now, let's hear another. The so-called villains weren't being evil or looking for trouble. They were just going on with life. For example, the wolf was not evil at all. He was just hungry because he hadn't eaten in weeks. And the giant, he wasn't mean. He was just angry because Jack, he had stolen a bag of his gold, his golden singing harp, and his golden egg-laying goose. Prince Alec didn't break Ariel's heart. It's the other way around. Goldilocks wasn't being a brat by breaking into the bear's house. She was just completing a Truth or Dare challenge given to her by Little Red Riding Hood herself. Needless to say, this is one amazing book to read. I learned that you should never judge someone by what they say because there's something that must be behind the page. I'm Madison Reid, signing off. Stay tuned for the next review of... This time, can you cut me off when I say of? I would like to give you some helpful pointers or tips to enjoy reading. Tip number 1, make sure you have a well amount of light, or when you read in the dark, it'll hurt your eyes. Tip number 2, find a comfortable spot. If you curl up and read a good book, you can start your love of reading. Tip number 3. Now number 3 is my most favorite and most important. Have fun. If you don't have fun while reading, what's the point of loving reading? Follow these 3 steps, you'll love reading forever. I'm Madison Reid, signing off.